Good morning, everyone. Oh, that's hot. Oh, do you want to know what the worst thing about these double-lined mugs are? Is that because they're double-lined, it's not too hot to touch. But then that means that you touch the mug and you're like, oh, it's not that hot, and you take a big swig and then you burn your tongue. The amount of times I have burnt my tongue from taking a big swig of coffee when I thought it wasn't that hot, and it was. But good morning! Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to a brand new vlog. I feel like I've not had a chance to vlog for a little while because obviously, as you know, we spent just under a week away with Alex's fam, which was really, really lovely up in Sheffield, although it was so cold up there. I kept saying to everyone, I was like, it's freezing up here, and they were like, it's really not that cold. And I kept checking the temperature between where we live and where we were there, and it was like a good 2-3 degrees colder up there, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you've like packed for the weather you're having, so like I didn't have any warm enough clothes, and I had like a lot of shorts packed and like light blazers, and I was shivering, and everyone kept laughing at me being like, you're such a southerner. I was like, that I am. I'm pretty much a London girl now, so I'm not used to this cold weather. But I hope you all had a lovely bank holiday weekend. I know it would have been a little while ago now, but I hope you all had a lovely bank holiday weekend and you're having a lovely start to autumn. It's very exciting that we're in autumn now. I am officially in the autumn spirit. For ages I was like, no, I'm not ready to let go of summer, and something clicked to me, and now I'm like, okay, I'm ready for autumn. But yeah, I have just finished getting ready. I've made myself a coffee. I need to sort out this room a little bit because it's just a bit of a mess. And you know when things just start to kind of like, it's just stuff everywhere. That's what this room looks like right now. There's just stuff everywhere. So I'm going to spend the morning sorting that out before I start doing any proper work. Well, this is a little bit different, isn't it? I don't normally bring you into this room. As you guys know, the bedroom is like the most unfinished room of this house. I keep meaning to get round to kind of like sprucing it up a little bit. And then something more important always comes up. So I don't normally bring you in here, but I wanted to bring you in here today because things are going to be changing around here. Things are going to be changing. So if you guys know, when I last went to the hairdressers and got my hair done, I had bleach put back in my hair. Now I've not had bleach in my hair for a good 2-3 years. I've always like had highlights and like gone a little bit blonder, but it's been a good while since I last put bleach in it. And obviously, as you know, bleach isn't exactly good for your hair, and you really have to be a lot more like vigilant at keeping care at it, and like a lot better at just maintaining your hair and putting a few things in place that will better look after your hair, keep it moisturized and keep it really healthy. So I'm making quite a big change today to my hair routine. I don't know if that's what you want to say. But basically I'm really excited to announce that this next section of the vlog is a paid for integrated partnership with LilySilk. Now if you don't know who LilySilk are, they are a luxury silk company and they have the most stunning things on their website. I will link everything down in the description box below. I will link to their website so you guys can go and check it out. But today I'm really excited to show you just a few things that I'm going to be implementing into my nighttime routine to really like change things and make sure that I'm better looking after my hair. So this is the packaging right here. We've got the LilySilk boxes, and honestly I just really love the packaging. And then when you open it up, it's got a really lovely the tissue paper in, and then we have this one over here. Now I'll show you what's inside of these because I'm so excited about it. I almost feel like I'm on a chat show like right now, like what's inside box number 1? So I've actually already opened it up just because I had to give it a bit of an iron because it did arrive a little bit creased, as silk does. But the thing that I'm so excited to be trying out is a new silk pillowcase from LilySilk. Now I have been listening to Caroline Hirons skincare book, and I do say listening because you guys know I've got an Audible account and I'll normally listen to my books rather than actually read them. So I've been listening to Caroline Hirons' lovely voice telling me all about skin for the past few weeks, and I've been really enjoying it. And one big thing that she would recommend, and we all know when Caroline Hirons recommends it, you don't need to be told twice. She'd recommend getting a silk pillowcase, not only for your hair but also for your skin. It's a big thing for, I mean, I don't have to worry about this too much, but it's a big thing for anti-aging. And I think with regards to anti-aging, it's always you want to focus on prevention rather than like a solution. And if I can make sure I'm putting things in place to prevent like wrinkles and fine lines and everything like that now, then it will help me out in the future. So the main thing is for my hair, but also that's an added benefit that it's really, really good for your skin as well. So I'm so excited about the silk pillowcase. I've never actually used a silk pillowcase before. We have Egyptian cotton bed sheets, which I do really like, but obviously it does mean that I wake up with like really matted hair. It's really, really knotty. This is going to sound really bad, but I normally have to redo my hair like every day. I can't leave the curls for like more than one day because they just don't look nice the next day, which means I'm using heat on my hair almost every day, which I know is so dreadful and really, really not good for like maintenance and looking after it. And I do use a heat protection spray, but it's still not great for your hair. So if this can mean that my hair is like a lot smoother when I wake up, a lot more well maintained, and like it means that I won't have to redo my curls as much, that is a massive win in my eyes. So I'm really, really excited to try this out. And also, of course, I got this in white. We have white bed sheets. I don't like any other bed sheets anymore. I love white bed sheets, and I know a lot of people are like, aren't you worried? The only thing that would possibly worry me is my fake tan, and I'm quite good with like the fake tans that I use aren't as transferable, and if they are, you just shove it in the wash and it comes out. Like I never have to worry about fake tan staining my bed sheets. And also I don't really use much fake tan on my face, so especially with the silk pillowcase, I don't think that's something I would ever have to really worry about. But I love white bed sheets. I want to get into bed and feel like I'm in a hotel bed. That's like my goal, which is why we've got Egyptian cotton bed sheets. I've got like really, really lovely, this is Alex's pillow, which is a bit flatter, but I have a really, really lovely fluffy pillow, and I just want to every night feel like I'm being cocooned in a bed of fluffiness and a bed of goodness. That is my goal in life. So I'm really excited to try that. And then the other things I wanted to show you, we've got a couple of other things from LilySilk. Now one of them is a new eye mask. Now I decided to get this one in black just because if I did have like any remnants or like any skincare that would transfer, I wanted it to kind of be like not as noticeable. So I got this one in black. Now I only really use face masks a handful of times. One is when I'm traveling, which obviously we're not doing too much of that right now, but if we're on like an aeroplane, I can't sleep with any light, so I need to have a face mask to be able to like have a little kit, especially if you're on a long haul flight and you really want to get a bit of sleep. It's really, really important for that. And I also use it if I'm going to someone else's house and I don't know what their curtain situation is. So like for example, my parents, in their spare room, they've got blinds, but you know when there's like a bit of a gap in the blind, where the gap is where the sun shines through like directly onto your face. And so if I don't wear a face mask, I'll wake up at like 4 in the morning. And then like, you know when sometimes you go to people's houses and their curtains aren't that thick, and like I'm just very, very light sensitive. So I'm really excited about this. It's such a gorgeous face mask. Again, it's silk, which means that it is not going to irritate you at all. That's something that I have found with face masks in the past. Cotton ones drive me nuts. I can't sleep with them on. I've tried a satin mask because I thought like, oh, it'll probably be pretty similar. And I won't lie, there is a big difference between the silk face mask and the satin one. I just find it so much softer on your skin, so much softer on your face. And obviously, if it's going to be around your eyes, you don't want something that's going to be like rubbing your skin, irritating it, really like producing those fine lines. You want something that's just going to glide over your skin and be really, really comfortable to wear. So excited about that as well. A definite must if you are like me and you're a bit more of a sensitive sleeper. I would definitely say to invest in a face mask. It is so worth it. I think there really is nothing more important to invest in than in your sleep. And so that's something that I'm really doing, is that I'm really investing in my sleep and investing in like making sure that number one is looked after, whether that's maintenance, whether that's sleep, whether that's my hair, my skin, all of that good stuff is to look after yourself. So the last thing, which again is for my hair, is some silk scrunchies. Now I hadn't really tried silk scrunchies before, and I was a bit worried actually, because I've tried satin ones and I find they slip out of my hair quite a lot. I have very, very thick hair and it's really like heavy, so I need something that's like really strong to hold my hair in place. So I've tried satin before and I found that it just completely, we've got a fly buzzing around me, I'm really sorry if that's annoying you in the camera, but I've tried silk before and it just completely slipped out of my hair and it did not hold my hair in place. But I've tried these scrunchies already, and these are the best scrunchies I've ever used. They're really strong. Like, you know, sometimes in a scrunchie, you can literally like pull it like this far and you just like, well, that's not going to hold my hair in place. They're really, really strong scrunchies, which I really, really like. So we've got like big ones and we've got a really diddy one, which this one I love because it means you can just put it on your wrist and it's not too intrusive. Like I hate it when people walk around with a massive scrunchie on their wrist and you're like, whoa, okay, all right, we can see you're wearing a scrunchie. I like it to be a bit more subtle, so if I want to keep it on my wrist, it's like not as obvious, and it just kind of blends in with my jewellery, which I think is quite nice. So I'm really, really excited about those as well. I'm just excited to start like looking after my hair a bit better and just really, really making sure that I'm maintaining it, keeping it as healthy as possible, because there's nothing worse than like watching your hair deteriorate and like doing nothing about it. So yeah, I'm really excited just to start looking after my hair. As I said, looking after number one. You are your biggest investment, whether that's your skin, your hair, your body, your mind. So to be able to look after yourself, I think there is nothing better that you can invest in. And also, speaking of sleeping better, I almost forgot to show you this, but I popped into Jo Malone the other day. I was having a wander around with Alex's mum, and she really, really wanted to smell the new, you know, the new collections that Jo Malone's has just launched. And whilst I was there, I noticed something limited edition, and I had to get my hands on it. So, oh, can we just appreciate, oh, it smells. You know, when you just bring out the Jo Malone box and they spray it in perfume, it's like Love Actually when it's all like sprigs of sticks and like sprays, and oh, I just love it. So this is a limited edition box, which, can we just appreciate how pretty this box is? I don't know about you guys, but I always like to keep my luxury boxes, whether that's like Jo Malone or Dior, and I like using them for storage because I also put them on my shelves for display. Just to show you what's in the box, so I picked up 2 of the lavender and musk pillow mist. Now, I have used lavender sprays quite a lot. I've used like sleep sprays and everything like that, and I absolutely love them. I smelled this and it just, you know, when you just smell that and you're like, oh, that is just bliss. So this is the kind of thing you basically just spray all over your pillow before you go to bed, and the lavender just really helps you sleep. Obviously lavender's well known, it's like a essential oil that's like very, very good at helping you sleep. I love the smell of lavender. I'll often burn like lavender kind of scented candles in the evening, like if I'm going for a bath. I often use lavender bath bombs or bath salts and things like that, because I know that some people don't like lavender. I love it, absolutely love it. I definitely think it helps me sleep. So just to be able to spray this, I might just, guys, that is heavenly. It really smells like Jo Malone. I don't know if you guys will get this, but I feel like Jo Malone just has like a signature scent, and like if ever someone's wearing Jo Malone, I'm like, oh, what Jo Malone scent is that? And they're like, how do you know it's Jo Malone? I'm like, because it just smells like Jo Malone, and that smells like Jo Malone. That is just so luxurious. That really smells like you're in a luxury hotel. So I am going to be living the life of Riley tonight with my silk pillowcase and my lavender pillow spray. I actually can't wait to go to bed tonight. Is that really weird? Okay, so I've just put the pillowcase on, and I was a little bit worried that it would stand out too much, but Alex has just come in and said, oh, I don't notice a difference. I think I can definitely tell a difference between the silk and the cotton, but I don't think, especially when we have these throw pillows on, I don't think it's too obvious at all. So sits really nicely with the rest of my bedding, and there's obviously different colours, so I will link down below the link. I got the envelope pillowcase because I just prefer envelope pillowcases. I don't like zip up ones because, you know, when it like moves around at night, you don't want to get hit in the face with a zip. So this is the envelope one. I will link down the other colours below. There were some other colours, but as I said, I went for white just so that it blended in really nicely with the bedding that we've already got. So I'm really happy with how that looks actually. I think that still fits in with our bedding and doesn't stand out too much. I really do just feel like so much is changing at the moment. Like, I am just personally changing a lot just to make me feel better, but also just for like the seasons and everything. I don't know about you guys, but whenever like September hits, I think it's like the new school year mentality, but I just feel like it's a bit of a fresh start and like just a bit of a, I don't know, a time to just make some changes really. I'm looking at my shelves actually behind me. I know they look an absolute state right now because I've just been throwing everything on, but I've already started switching things up for winter. So this shelf here of sandals is not going to be there for much longer because, let's be honest, no one really wants to go out in sandals at the moment. So I'm going to be doing like a whole wardrobe switch up, like a transitional from summer to autumn kind of thing. I'm not going to do it in this video, but I think I'm going to do like a whole dedicated vlog, because I know a lot of you guys have been requesting that and saying that you want to see like how I change up my wardrobe for like the seasons and everything like that. So I will be doing that for you guys. I will be showing you what I do to like change things up, because I don't have the biggest wardrobes in the world, so I have to make sure that I am a bit more like strategic with my seasonal pieces. But yeah, and then also some things are going to be changing around here as well. Again, I'm not going to show you that in this vlog. I'm going to do a dedicated vlog, but I'm going to be doing the dressing room up a little bit more. So basically this, you guys know, this corner's kind of like my filming corner. So normally I will film my vlogs like this, and I'll just move the desk and the mirror and stuff out of the way. But I'm just wanting to add something a bit more interesting there. As much as I love these two prints, I'm kind of just bored of them. And I've had that Breathe one since my second year of uni. Like, I don't want to know how many years that is. So I've had that for a long time. So I think it's just about time that I say goodbye to those two prints and do something a little bit different to this corner over here. So I can't wait to show you guys what I'm going to do there, because I'm really excited about it. I'm so excited to show you guys just everything that's changing. I am someone that loves change. I don't know if you may have noticed, considering that I change things around the flat all the time. It drives Alex absolutely nuts. I really like change. I always welcome it. I always welcome fresh starts and like moving things about and like getting a different feel. So I'm just really excited about the changes that are happening now. So yeah, I think I'm going to sign off this vlog for this afternoon, just because I've got a few work calls this evening and I'm probably just going to be really boring and not actually pick up the camera because I'm just doing stuff on my laptop. So I'll sign off this vlog for tonight and I will see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is fairly early this morning. I'm up, I am dressed, and I've done my makeup, but I have not done my hair yet today, and that's because I wanted to show you what it looked like the next day after sleeping on the silk pillowcase. And obviously it's like looking very flat at the top because I have slept on it, but I think this is the best my hair has ever looked waking up like in the morning. Normally when I wake up it looks really scraggly and just like really just knotty, and like I need to brush it through. Genuinely, I can run my fingers through this and it doesn't feel too bad. Like, I think you can see at the back it's definitely fallen out a little bit, but my god, I feel like I could get away with this. I don't really feel like I need to restyle it. I think this kind of looks like a bit of grungy waves. I'm just going to put some dry shampoo in just to kind of like zhuzh up the roots, because that's the main bit that's gone really flat, which is obviously expected. I mean, like, I've literally not done anything to my hair this morning, so I'm just gonna just zhuzh that up a little bit. And guys, I'm so impressed with how my hair looks this morning. I don't think I've ever, my hands have gone all like powdery now from the dry shampoo, but honestly I don't think my hair has ever looked this good when I've woken up in the morning. So I used to like literally before last night slept on Egyptian cotton, and we always bought like fairly, like we always invested in our bed sheets because I like them to be soft, like nice to sleep on. But I've now realised that Egyptian cotton is just not good for my hair at all. I mean, skin wise I can't really comment on that much because obviously it's been like one night. So I'll be interested to see how my skin feels after a little while. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to see as much of a difference or like feel it as much, whereas I feel like with my hair, like I literally have woken up this morning and I can see the difference already. Like, I would be happy to leave my hair like that. If I wanted it to be a bit more blown out, almost kind of like tighter curls, then I would probably redo it, but this I could leave as like grungy waves and I'm perfectly happy with that. But I'm really happy, guys. Really happy. I cannot believe how much difference that has made after one night's sleep. This is revolutionary. So I haven't yet made the bed, but I thought I would show you the pillowcase the next morning, because I was kind of expecting it to look really crumpled and like creased again. I wasn't sure whether I would need to iron it. Oh, it's very white, so the camera's struggling to focus. I wasn't sure if I would need to iron it again, but I don't at all. Like, it looks absolutely great. And then also next to these pillows, it was really funny when we came to bed, Alex was like, I thought you put a new pillowcase on. I was like, I have, like, feel it. And he genuinely couldn't especially with the little throw pillows in front, he could barely tell a difference between that pillow and the others, which is really great because it means it doesn't stand out too much, which is also why I went for the white, so that it would just blend in with the rest of our bed sheets. But I need to make the bed now because I can't leave it like this all day. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what it looks like the next morning. I mean, I am so happy with this right now. Oh, I want to show you guys my latest bouquet that I've got. Please excuse, it's like so messy around me. But, oh, that was bright. Here is my new bouquet. You guys know I absolutely love my bouquets, and I just really love how it looks. It is so bright in here. It was so gloomy yesterday, and the sun has decided to come back out. But it's just so pretty. So I was watching my friend Holly, you guys all know Holly, the Kitty Lux. I was watching her recent weekly vlog, and she was basically showing through how she does her bouquets from Aldi. So people always ask her about her bouquets, and she actually gets all of hers from like the supermarket. So it inspired me, so I popped into Morrison's, which is like around the corner from us, and I did myself a little bouquet. So this is all Morrison's flowers, and a couple of them were reduced. So I think I got this entire bouquet for about £14. So we're gonna see how long it lasts. I'm hoping that it lasts well. But I'm really impressed. I think it looks really pretty, and like I just really love the roses and the pinks. So we've got some roses in here. I have no idea what these ones are called, not gonna lie to you. These ones, I have no idea, but they're such good filler ones, so I always buy these separately. And yeah, it's basically just a big bouquet of roses with some foliage and stuff, but I just think it looks really pretty. You guys know pink and white is just my favourite combo. Absolutely love it. Looks so pretty. Oh, it makes me so happy. Although, whenever I put flowers on the coffee table, Alex is always like, you're not going to leave them there, are you? Because there's no way we're going to be able to see the telly over that, especially my height. So I will move them off the coffee table, but I just love how pretty they look. It makes me so happy. I realised I haven't shown you what I was wearing today. So today I'm wearing my favourite Lovers and Friends playsuit. I absolutely love this playsuit. It's so comfortable, really cute. I wish it came in a little bit more at my waist, just so that it was like a more of a kind of like hourglass silhouette, but I still think it's quite flattering nonetheless, and I really love these like tie details on the sleeves. So yeah. Really cute little white dress, my favourite kind of, not white dress, little white playsuit, but these kinds of things are just my favourite thing to wear at the moment. I love them. I don't know about you guys, but I have been really getting into my mists recently, and like my beauty sprays and stuff. And to be perfectly honest, I've just been getting into looking after myself a bit better, whether that's with regards to my hair, my skin, my body. I'm gonna put you down actually. I always get a really achy arm when I hold you, but yeah, I've just been really making an effort with recently just to look after myself a bit more. Things are really changing around here with regards to just my perspective on kind of like looking after myself, because I guess you just have to think of it as like you are your biggest investment. So whether that's with regards to your skin, your gut health, your hair, like all of it needs investing in. So that's something that I've just been really taking into consideration recently and taking a bit more seriously, thinking about what I'm putting into my body, thinking about what I'm putting on my skin, what I'm doing to my hair and things like that. Like obviously having to use heat like literally once a day on your hair is really not good for it. So even just small changes like changing out your pillowcase so that you don't have to use heat as much, so that there's not so much friction, it makes such a big difference. And I've also heard that like silk pillowcases apparently help with anti-aging, which is something I don't have to worry about right now, but I guess with regards to aging, the best way to kind of tackle it is to prevent it rather than like fix problems later down the line. So starting now with like things that are going to help my skin and like with anti-aging in the future is a really great way to look at it. So yeah, so I'm just making a bit more of an effort to like look after my skin, especially because also, I don't know about you guys, but from all of the heat and like, this is gonna sound really gross, but just from sweating so much, I've had a bit of a breakout. I don't know if you can see like on my chin and like around here. This has always been like my problem area with regards to spots. And I genuinely think it's just from sweat and makeup and all of that rubbing together. And I have been like taking care of my skin and double cleansing and everything like that. I just think from, I did like 3 shoot days out in 35-degree heat. And obviously you come home and you're like sweating and like your makeup's basically melted off your face. So I just think it's mainly from that. But like, it just means that I need to kind of like take time to reset and think like, what I'm putting on my skin, going back to basics, knowing what works for me, just to try and kind of like bring my skin back and bring it back to what it was, because it was looking so good for a while, and it always really annoys me when I kind of feel like I've done one step forward, 2 steps backwards. But I just have to remember that it's always going to be a process. Like, my hair is always going to be a process, my skin's always going to be a process, what I eat is always going to be a process. So it's just about really considering what I'm putting into my body, what I'm putting on my face, what I'm doing with my hair to try and look after it, especially with the whole bleaching thing. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Lots of changes going on here, which is always really fun. I think I'm going to sign this vlog off here, because knowing me, it's probably already too long and I'm going to need to cut some footage down. Honestly guys, the amount of times that I film and I'm like, oh, I probably don't have enough footage, and then I put the clips together and there's like 50 minutes that I need to cut down, and I'm like, I just need to stop rambling. That's my problem. I say that, I've been rambling for 3 minutes. So I'm gonna sign this vlog off here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up. And I will be sure to leave all of the info about LilySilk, about the products that I've got and everything like that in the description box below. I will link them as well, so you can shop any of them if you want to. Honestly guys, I'm just so excited about the pillowcase. It is just my favorite out of all of them. I'm also really excited about the scrunchies, but that's something I barely ever vlog myself with my hair up, so maybe I need to do that more to show you how the scrunchies are helping with my hair as well. But this is a process. I'm gonna let you know how it's helping in the long run as well. Like, this is gonna be something that I take you guys along with me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.